So far, I've cleared IDBI Assistant Manager exam, and the merit list final selection has been done, and just waiting for a joining date. And I've given the SBI 2 interview, so waiting for the results. And ESIC, UDC exam, I've cleared the mains, and I've got a computer skill test on 20th. And some of the exams like SBI clerk mains and all that, the results are yet to come. And even some of the prelims, the results are yet to come. So the first exam was last year, ESIC SSO, Social Security Officer. That was the first exam I cleared prelims, and after that I cleared IBPS clerk exam prelims, but both of that I couldn't clear the mains. So the interview was very casual, like more of the questions were personal, and it was a very friendly interview. The board was very friendly, so I was very much comfortable with the interview. So I was able to perform my best. Even SBI interview was also very much friendly. The board was very much friendly. They were very much casual, and most of the questions were like, since I belong to Ernakulam, they asked about the recent issues that's happening in Ernakulam, and also they asked, more of them were personal questions, and like what does my father do, and like since my father has got a shop, they asked like whether I do assist him in the shop or do I do the auditing and all that. Since I had a commerce background, even in IDBI they asked the same question. Like since I have a commerce background, they asked whether I do the auditing and all that. So questions were like fully personal, and so I was able to perform well in both the interviews. Yeah, so the GD was also, it was good actually. The topic was military training. Should it be compulsory in India like in other countries? And that was also a common topic. So I think I was able to speak okay in that. If I get SBI PO, definitely I'll shift from IDBI to SBI. Maybe around 50,000. So 22. Since I started my coaching May last, so now it's more than 1 year, 1.5 years. So like after 1 year, my friends and not friends actually, relatives, they said like, why don't you try for a private sector job and all that. So I was like I was not much interested in that. I was mainly focused on getting a job in a banking sector or a government job, so that it's like so that we have job security, and I can in a social status, and also I can make my parents feel proud and all that. So practice makes a person perfect. So like with constant practice and constant hard work, we can, not just me, everybody can clear all the exams. And what I would like to tell is that like if we don't clear a particular exam, we should never never let us down. We must always motivate us, and I think self-motivation is a big factor. Simple strategies: practice, with constant practice and sincerity, hard work and all that, everybody can achieve these results. So for prelims, usually I give about 3 to 4 mock tests a day, and for mains about 2 tests, because the mains it will be of 2.5 hours duration. So the analysis and all that, it will take about 4 hours. So it's only possible to write 2 mock for mains and 4 for prelims. Analysis of the if I get good marks like in 100 above range, the paper would be bit simple. So I spend about 1 hour or so. But if it's so tough, I would have to spend about the same amount. Like if the exam is for 2.5 hours, for some test I spend more than 2 hours for the analysis. Since some reasoning and some aptitude, they're so tricky that you don't get it at the simple look. During exam times, I used to get up at by 5:30 and all, and other days it varies 8:30, it goes like that. And and after that during exam times I used to study in the morning for GK, current affairs, and after that I come here and do mock, and yeah, till noon, till 1:30 I used to do a mock plus analysis, and after that having food, after that I do another mock in the afternoon by 2:30, and I finish the mock by 4:30 and do the analysis and leave by 6:30, and at times the time extends to 8, yeah, maximum 8, not beyond that. So favorite subject, like I think my strong part is reasoning, and also since I think I've got no good English skill, like not good English skill, since I've studied in CBSE. I think my English is okay, so I'm strong in English also, and my weaker portions are quantitative aptitude plus GK. Like GK I don't like studying, so since I would like to mention a point that I don't like studying GK. So what happened is that last year when I cleared ESIC SSO, the cutoff was just 80 marks, and I had 120 marks, but I couldn't clear the section cutoff for GK. So just because of that, I couldn't clear the exam. So at that point I realized that if you don't like a subject, you cannot simply neglect it. Yeah, because for that I had to suffer a big loss, because SSO was such a big post, about 50,000-60,000 salary it was. So at that time I was very much sad, just because section cutoff I didn't clear, I lost the whole exam. So after that onwards I started preparing for GK also, and after that I had written IBPS clerk mains last year, and for that I cleared the section, but I couldn't make the overall cutoff. So that is what I would like to say. If we are weak at a particular section, we should never neglect it completely. We must give some time for that, so that at least we can clear the minimum cutoff for that. Yes. So aptitude, since I was not that strong in aptitude, I used to do topic wise questions, like boat and stream, time and distance and all that. And after I was confident that okay, I'm good with this, I used to move on to the other topics. And after that I used to give mocks, and each and every question I used to do analysis in the mock test. And some questions like compound interest and all that, some questions are very tricky, you won't understand it. So that questions I used to just leave it, because there is no need of wasting time for a single question. So the main thing is that I practiced more for making my aptitude stronger. And even for GK I started learning. I don't study daily, but still I used to do weekly quizzes, weekly capsules and all that. So for me, mainly reasoning, the other things like reasoning, quantitative and English, all those three, I studied by myself. Yeah, because by doing mock test. And GK also, at times I used to learn with my friends, but I think for me, I would be more comfortable when I learn alone. I don't know why, maybe because I can concentrate more, when we study with friends, more time we spend for talking. So I don't think it's a good strategy. But there are people who mainly focuses on studies. So I prefer learning by myself. If you're a fresher, I think first we must make our foundation, the base, strong for quantitative aptitude as well as reasoning. And I don't think English we have got to study much. So after being thorough with the topics, and it will take about 3 to 4 weeks you can take for studying the topics. And after that you can give individual topic wise test. And after that you can directly go for doing mini mocks or whole mock test. Since prelims is just a 1 hour exam, you can do daily 3 to 4 exams. So I think after studying the concepts, they can directly do the first, initially if they want they can do the offline test, and after that after getting good marks, not good marks, like moderate marks, they can shift to online test. Because since exams are conducted in online mode, I think in order to improve the speed, not just the speed, when you do offline you'll have more speed, but you cannot maintain that speed when you come do the online test. So I think it's better if you do online test after doing a few offline, and so that you can have a you can have an idea of how the main test would be and all that. So Raise, I think the mentors, the teachers, the coordinators, they are very much friendly. They are always supportive and all that. Even like while I was preparing for SBI PO mains, Sharan sir, he was very supportive, and yeah, and the lab facilities, the library, everything over here is very useful. And I think with these good coordinators and good mentors and also the facilities, we can get good results, and that's the reason for the good results that Raise is having. So my mom actually, she actually wanted to pursue a government job, but unfortunately she couldn't. So she was the one who motivated me, like government jobs in today's era, like in today's world, government jobs, it's the only job which provides job security, government and both bank jobs. So she was the one who made me go through this way, like bank exams. You can try for bank exams, you can go for PSC, SSC and all that. So during my final year, since I didn't have a degree, I couldn't write bank exams because degree was compulsory for bank exams. But I had tried SSC and other exams for which 12th, 10th qualification was sufficient.
So this was the story of Miss Aparna, and this review was taken before the SBI results has been published, and she was waiting for the SBI result. And we are very proud to say that the 22-year-old girl Aparna has been selected as probationary officer in SBI, and she will start her training from January 6th in Trivandrum region. So wish her all the best in her upcoming years and for her successful life. Thank you.